Oh no. Okay. Oh, I'm stuck. This is struggle bus for sure. Hello beautiful and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome for the first time. What I do are wig reviews, tips, and education to help people just like myself who have hair loss feel a little bit more beautiful in their own skin. So today is a little bit different, not a wig review or anything like that. Today is actually going to be focused on wig grips. So I am going to be doing a wig grip haul video for you guys. I'm going to order off of Amazon because your girl ain't rich, not even by a long shot. I'm going to be ordering from Amazon all different types of wig grips, and then when they all come in, I'll be able to show you guys a comparison video and give my opinions on what I like, what I don't like, and give a demonstration on how I wear them. So without further ado, let's take a look. And I'm back. So different day. Probably a little bit more than a week later, I finally have all of my wig grips. We had some weather issues and a lot of the mail was delayed. So I was waiting on 3 of my wig grips and they finally made it. So let's get into it. First, for a baseline, before we start testing all of these, I am wearing ESTETICA. This is EMERY by ESTETICA, and ESTETICA is known for having larger caps. This is on its regular setting. I didn't tighten it or anything, so I don't have a wig grip on at all. So just for demonstration's sake, as you can see, this wig can move quite a lot without a wig grip. So it's quite large on me, and we will use that as a baseline when brushing and combing to see how well this stays on my head with a different wig grip. So, all right, so first things first, this is my personal wig grip. I do not have the packaging. This is the one I've been using now for probably about 6 months. So it's kind of stretched out. It's been loved and used all the time. This particular one is called Beaugee, B-E-A-U-G-E-E Wig Grip Comfort Band. And this particular one has been my go-to. It's been my favorite. You guys have seen me wear this in every single one of my videos. Also, for a baseline, just so you guys know, I just got out of the shower. So this is my hair that's dried naturally out of the shower. And it's super soft and slippery when I'm first showered. So I also wanted that as a baseline as well, so that most of the grip would be coming from the actual wig grip. So my hair is not helping it at all. Also, I'm going to do something a little bit different. Usually when I do my wig grips, I put my hair at a low ponytail, and that helps to keep my wigs on as well. And I don't want my hair to influence this at all. So I'm actually going to put my hair a little bit higher, so that it's just the wig grip that is securing the wig. So let me put my hair up a little bit more. Okay. So now my hair is actually far, far on top of my head. It'll be sitting flat like that when I put my wig on. It will only be the wig grip that holds the wig on my head. So first up is the Beaugee. When you put wig grips on, I do have a tutorial for this. If you want, I will link in the description below. But when you put these guys on, you do not want to put them right up front on your hairline. You don't want to put them way back like a headband. They need to go back probably about 2 inches or so from your hairline. If you put it too far forward, you risk it being seen, and it also could lift the front of your wig up. So, Beaugee. So Beaugee's on all by itself. There's nothing holding it on. It stays pretty good. If you put it on the right way, it's really not going to go anywhere. I like it. The velvet is very soft. So let's try that one on first with ESTETICA here. Okay, so obviously this feels pretty normal to me, pretty standard, because this is the one that I usually use. It is a little bit, I've seen that it has stretched out a little bit, but then again, I've used it for going on more than 6 months now, so that's pretty standard. This feels a lot more secure on my head. You know, I'm actually kind of liking having my hair up here. It feels a little bit better. The hair, I'm gonna pull it like that so you guys can see, like, my scalp is moving. The wig is not sliding off my head at all. We do not have any lifting. You guys can see my widow's peak right there, so ignore that. Usually I'd pull it down a little bit. But you cannot see any lifting of the lace, so that's good. There. Try to cover my widow's peak up. Alright, so the lace is not lifted. It's completely flat against my skin. There's no glue, there's no nothing. And this is holding on pretty good. And it's not coming off my head. So unless I'm going to lift my wig up, it's not coming off. So, Bauji, if I had to give you a 1 out of 10 score, given that this is my baseline, I would say this is probably a 7. But then again, I have nothing to compare it against. So we will for now give Bauji a tentative 7, and that score might change in comparison. So good job, Bauji. All right. Next wig grip. They actually sent me 2. So these are the Eboot 2-pack velvet wig grips. It's a 2-pack. I will have all of the pricing details here in the card as well, so you guys can see how much that cost. But they gave me 2 of them. One is in a very dark brown, the other's in a black. And given the fact that it was a 2-pack, that's pretty cost effective. Oh god. All right, I got it. Needed scissors. They don't have really good packaging or anything. There actually isn't even any markings on these. I actually had to look it back up on Amazon to find out what the name of them were because they didn't have any like logos on their band. All right, right off the gate, it's a lot thinner than the Bauji, which could be a good thing. Less bulk. When we're talking about, because there's no type of logo or anything, you really got to pay attention to how you need to put it on. So I'm using my Bauji for feel reference. So like when I'm holding my Bauji and it's the right way, like you're supposed to wear it, and I move my finger up across, I'm going against the grain when moving my finger up like this. If I move my finger down, I'm going with the grain. That's not what you want. You want to make sure that you feel the friction. That's what holds the wig on. So with this one, when I put this on, so this right now is going with the grain, so I have it upside down. And if I hold it this way, I'm going against the grain, so that must be right side up. Also, it does have like a little seam here, so I will remember from now on that the seam goes in the back, and that should be the correct way. But here it is. It's not as long as the Bauji, for comparison here. Bauji is that much longer. So, I mean, it's probably not going to be a big deal for me because I have a smaller head. But if you have a larger head, maybe not. Let's see. Let me move my mirror. Oh, this one almost doesn't fit. Okay. Like, it fits, but barely. I mean, it's holding on, but it's not holding so well in the back. Maybe I need to tighten it more. Okay. So it's on. It's not sliding this way with the test, with my touch test. I would say it's not quite as secure as the Bauji, but let me turn around so you guys can see this. So here is, I have it pretty tight. So, I mean, that's all that I have. Like, if you have a larger head, the Eboot is not going to work for you. This is borderline for me, honestly. It's pretty dang small. All right. So far it's hanging on while I'm doing my combing. All right, so I don't really have a big part through here. It's a pretty tight part on this one, but I can't see that dark color through at all. So that's good. So the color is not hindering anything. Maybe if you had a blonde wig and the wig didn't have any rooting and you could see through the part pretty well, I wouldn't wear a dark colored, no, I wouldn't wear a dark colored one in that particular situation. But it feels pretty good, but when I can feel some sliding. Okay, so I went and I put my head back and I can feel that the wig grip just moved in the back a little bit. Not a lot, but I definitely felt it move a little bit. The wig is pretty secure. I'd say, see, not as secure as the Bowgie, but pretty secure. I mean, if I didn't have the extra cash for the Bowgie, and I just needed like a cheap wig grip, this one's not bad, but only if you have a smaller head. If you have a large head, it's not going to work. But it's not bad. It's not uncomfortable. Everything's there, and it's actually quite thin. So because it's thinner, it doesn't feel so bulky underneath the wig. So I would give this one a 5. I'd give it a 5. It's not bad. It's not perfect. It's doing the job. But it's nothing to write home about. If you do get this one, just remember that the seam, see, no, actually, I'm sorry, it didn't slide. This is still in place. That must have been the wig moving a little bit. But the whole purpose of a wig grip is that your wig doesn't move. Just remember, if you do get this one, it has a seam. It doesn't have a logo, but it does have a seam right here. And that seam needs to be in the back so that this is fitting the correct way. So this next one is the GEX Worldwide Wig Grip. Pretty good packaging. It comes in the same kind of packaging the last one did, but it actually looks very similar to the last one, but this one has a label. This is also a dark brown. That's better. Yeah, this is better than the last one feeling. It's a little thicker. I would say it's a little grippier than the Bowgie. About the same thickness. Thicker than the last one I just tried. Let's see how wide it is. So maybe, let's check out against the Bowgie here. So just like the other one, it's a little bit shorter than the Bowgie, but nowhere near as short as the last one. So this one shouldn't be so bad. So this one does have a label. So if it works like the Bowgie does, and it does, it feels like it, you're always going to want that label facing out. Hopefully you guys can see the label. Let's make sure. So you're going to want that label facing out towards, away from you, and you're going to want it right side up. Yeah, this one will fit. This one's not bad. Okay, everything's staying in place. This one feels good. This one definitely feels better on than the last one, probably because I don't have to get it as tight as the last one. So, wearing it on, it feels good. Doesn't feel any different than my normal Bowgie that I'm used to wearing. Well, yeah, I mean, it's hanging on. It's not slipping. It's good. I don't have any gap. So far, I would say that this is comparable to the Bowgie. I would consider them to be on even footing right now. Now my wig is moving a little bit in the back when I put my head back. Or is that the wig grip? It's the wig grip a little bit, but it's still mostly in place. Okay, so I'm actually going to put this one step below the Bowgie. I'd give this a 6. It's better than the last one for sure. It's a little thicker. It feels a little bit better quality. So pretty good job, GEX Worldwide Wig Grip. It does come in 5 different colors, which is really nice. So if you need like a gray one, they have a gray one. If you need a tan one, black, brown, or tan, they have all different colors. So pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, I like it a lot. Okay, so this one is called From the Indigo Exchange. It's Premium Velvet Wig Grip, and it came in this cute little package. It kind of reminds me of what a Diva cup comes in, if y'all ever had one of those. I was a little confused when I got it and said, what the heck did I order? Then I realized it was the wig grip. So this one is also brown, just like the last ones. But what makes this one different is the back. This one is not Velcro. This is a piece of elastic that holds it on, and then you tighten it like you would a bra strap. So this is completely different. This one is going to require some hair to hold it on. So I'm actually going to lower my hair down because this is not going to work if you don't have hair. This is not for you. But if you do have hair and you can make a little pony in the back, this should be pretty good. I got this because it looked pretty interesting. The fact that it was thinner in the back, which means it won't have much bulk. But as far as putting it on, I don't know. This is going to be strange. There's no instructions. Does this come off at all? No. Alright, so it does not undo itself. It's pretty stretchy, but I'm just going to put it on like a headband. And then once it's on, oh, I've got it on upside down. Okay, hang on. All right, yeah, I had it on and spit on. Okay, so when you put it on, it has a little red tab in here. That's nice. You're gonna want the red tab to be on, yeah, you're gonna want the red tab to be on your right side. Oh no. Okay. Oh, I'm stuck. Alright, so giving that part a thumbs down for convenience of putting it on. Maybe I'm just not used to it yet. This is struggle bus for sure. Oh my goodness. Okay. Alright, now my hair's caught. This is grippy though. This is really grippy, like just trying to adjust it and pulling my hair. Alright, so I've got it on as tight as it'll go in the back. Alright, it's on. It's on, it's giving me a facelift. Like it has pulled all of this hair. It's pulled all of this hair up, and it's actually pulling my forehead up a little bit with it. So if you need a facelift, this might work for you. But it's on, it's not moving anywhere. In the back, let me turn around so you guys can see it. So it's just this little band underneath here. And I've got it tightened as tight as it'll go. It doesn't, I feel like it should be tighter, but that's as tight as it'll go. So we'll see how it goes. All right, so it is on. It feels really good not having that bulk back there, to tell you the truth. It was difficult to put on. I mean, I'm sure that'll get better as you get used to it, but it's feeling comfort-wise. I don't feel like I'm wearing a wig grip. So if you guys are ever dealing with having a wig grip that feels too bulky in the back because of all that Velcro, this is really nice. Like when I put my head back, I don't hear any crinkling, because sometimes you can feel and hear the Velcro crinkling. None of that is there. My ponytail is doing a good job of stopping the wig grip from moving in the back. So I think you need a ponytail to be able to wear this one. But this feels really good. I don't have any lace lifting. No lace lifting at all. And I would say it's doing just as good of a job as the rest of them. So, wow. Didn't expect to like it that much, especially how difficult how difficult it was to put on. But that's probably my problem. I'm struggle bus today. But this is actually feeling really, really good. So no issues at all with this particular one. I say I like this better than I like my Balgi. This is really comfortable. Okay, so if you still have hair, if you can still put a ponytail, I would recommend this over the Balgi. If it was up to me, if I could talk to this company, which I will, I'll actually leave a review for them. If I could say one thing about this company, it would be to include some kind of a release mechanism in the back to where you can put it on like a regular wig grip. The fact that you need to put it over your head first and then adjust it to make it tighter, I don't like that functionality, but I love how comfortable it is on right now, and because it's so comfortable while actually wearing it, I will forgive them for that. So far, this is my favorite. I'm gonna give that one an 8 out of 10. All right, so now we're moving on to the original wig grip by Milano. They first made this so that you could wear your wigs without clips or combs. That was the whole purpose for wig grips. I wear one every time I wear my wigs, so I'm really grateful that Milano invented this, but they are the original one according to their packaging. This is their packaging. It comes in a nice box where none of the other ones did. They actually gave me, along with it, I got a comb, and I absolutely love these types of combs. It is an anti-static carbon teasing comb. And it's got this little pick area here, which is really great for making parts. It is available in 3 colors. It comes in black, brown, and tan. This is actually their tan color, so it's a little bit darker than the tan color, as you can tell from Balgi, but this is as light as they have it. This has got, I've got high hopes for this. This has got a lot of friction when you go across it. It's not super thick. It's not super thick at all. It does have quite strong Velcro and quite a lot of it. It's the length of it. Compare it to my Balgi. I think my Balgi has just been stretched out because I've worn it so long. The Milano is a little bit shorter again than the Balgi, but that's okay. Man, this feels really good. It's very thin, so that's nice. It's not going to add a bunch of bulk. It comes with a label to tell you you've got it the right way up. Oh, that has the best hold by far of any wig grip I've tried yet. This baby's not going anywhere. Oh, I'm excited. All right, let's put her on. All right, so not a lot of bulk, which is good. I can feel it a little bit on my ears, but I think I may have it down too far. But it's not super bulky. I mean, it's there in the back, but it's nowhere near as bulky as my Balgi. My Balgi is very thick. And these are very thin. All of these that I've been using are actually a lot thinner than the Balgi, which really helps with the bulk, especially in the back. And this, by far, so far, has the best hold. This isn't going anywhere. I don't need any glue or tape. I would feel very secure just going out with just this wig grip. This is great. Even without my ponytail to hold it down back here. That's awesome. This would work really great if you have a shaved head and you don't have a ponytail at all. Oh, this would be fantastic. This gives me so much hope for being able to shave my head. Okay, so I'm not gonna give it a perfect 10 because I want to leave some room just in case, but this is great. This is a 9 out of 10 for sure, y'all. The Milano collection the original Wig Grip. This feels really good. It's not going anywhere. It flipped up just a little bit when I pulled my wig off, but like this is still very secure, very in place. It's not going anywhere. Very strong Velcro. Look at this. My oh my. That's really strong Velcro. That's awesome. This is my new favorite. Okay. All right, last one. So this one is also by Milano. This is a little bit different. This is what a lot of you guys have been waiting for, and myself including. This is the Milano Ultra Comfort Grip Cap. So it's the same thing as the last one, but it has a cap with it to be able to control all of this stuff. So I have no idea how to put this on. I'm hoping it's easy. A lot of packaging, but here it is. So this is the Wig Grip Cap. Same exact thing as this one. The only difference is it has an actual cap. No instructions. They're placing a lot of faith in me. So it does have that Velcro, but it's nowhere near the same kind of stretch. So I think I just have to put it on like a hat and then secure it. Putting it a little bit higher on my head. Yeah, I can still smush it. That was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Okay. It's on. I've got this little cone head thing happening because of my ponytail, but that should smush. It's not, I don't think it's going to ride up at the back. Let me tighten it a little bit. Yep, getting another facelift for how. Let me turn around so you guys can see the back. All of my hair is contained, so that's good, especially for open wefted. If you're like me and you don't like to wear caps usually, every once in a while you might, bra's tight. Every once in a while you might feel that your hair is like slipping through the open wefting. So this would definitely keep all of your hair in place. No struggling with hair to put it on. Wow. Wow, y'all. Okay. Well, I'd like to say I'm shocked at how much I like this, but I'm really not. Like, everyone said it was great, and I'm no different. This feels really good. All of my hair is contained in there. That feels really, really good. We have no slipping when I move my head around. It's on just like any other wig grip. It's not coming off. We have no gapping of the lace whatsoever. Yep. Yep, that's exactly what I thought. I mean, they're not cheap. Milano's not cheap. Especially this wig grip cap. This was, I think, close to $30. I'll have the actual price on the card. But it feels really, really good. If you have a large head, I think this will still fit you. Please let me know if you have this and it does not fit you for a large head. It definitely would fit average. It definitely fits petite just fine. So it's keeping my hair down pretty well. I'm digging it. So I'll have a link in the description to every single one of these and where you can get them from. This video is not sponsored at all. I purchased all of these with my own money. You guys watched me do it. But I think, so here's my ranking. I would put the original wig grip, God, I did it again, grip. I put the original wig grip and the comfort cap 10 out of 10. I'm going to say these guys are perfect. If you do not have a ponytail, if you do not have any hair, and you need some grip, I would go with this one. If you do have hair and you want to keep that contained, you can still use this one. I certainly will. I certainly do. But if you have longer hair than I do, if you struggle with keeping it contained, this cap works fantastic. All of my hair went up in it. My next favorite is going to be, this one's hard. I'm going to say these, no, this one edges it out a little bit. So this one here, which is the, sorry, this one here, which is the Wig Grip by Indigo Exchange, the one that didn't have the Velcro in the back, I'm going to say is the next best, simply because of how absolutely comfortable this is. But this requires you to have the ability to have a little small ponytail in the back to really make sure that it stays on, because it doesn't have any of the wig grip material in the back, just this elastic. So this is my runner-up. I would give this, I'd give this a 7 out of 10, just because there are a few things that they could improve. They could make this easier to put on, number one, and I would like to have the ability to make it a little bit tighter, or maybe offer it in different sizes for people with small heads, because this one's a little bit big on me. But if you have an average head to a large head, this will be great. The next one is going to be my original, which is the one I currently own, my very first wig grip, which is the Bauji. And I'm going to give, I'll give this one a 7 out of 10. I really, really like this one. It's really great. It's just not as grippy as the other ones, but it's still plenty fine. I wore this with my wigs all the time, but I always put my wig tape on as well, just for that extra. I'd like to see it be a little bit thinner and a little bit more grippy. Next would be this GEX Worldwide Wig Grip. It's not bad, but again, it could be a little grippier. I'd give it a 6. And it doesn't feel as good of quality, but then again, it was a lot cheaper. So if for the money, I think this is really good. No real complaints, just honestly make it just a little bit grippier and we'd be great. These guys, not a humongous fan. The quality is not the best. Like I said, I gave this a 5. It'll do the job. You get 2 of them for the money, but it's nowhere near the level of grip as the others. I'd say it's even less than my Bauji, and then it's actually quite small. So if you have on the large side of average or a large head, this is going to be far too small for you. So just that alone, it's not going to be great for everybody. So if you can afford it and you can get the Milano, this is the best, hands down. There's a reason why everybody recommends Milano. So I hope this was informative. If you guys have not done so already, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. That really helps me out, especially that thumbs up as well. That really helps that YouTube algorithm to recommend my videos to other people. So if you have any other items that you would like me to test out, that you'd like me to do a haul on, please leave them in the comments below. If you have any questions, again, please leave them in the comments below. I try to answer every single one of the comments. So thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I've had a blast trying all these on for you. I hope you have a fantastic day. Bye, beautiful.